set up the MacBook Pro for video recording our live streams. So we have another computer set up that's pushing audio into that. But in order to get the audio into here, first off, we're going to make sure that our Dante virtual sound card is up and running. You can see that as soon as I opened this, the audio channel is set to a 2x2. The Dante latency is 10 milliseconds. It has the appropriate network interface, and I have an IP address, and it has already been started. If these inputs look like this, you want to make sure to select the appropriate ones and then go ahead and click start so that this Dante interface is already up and running. Secondly, we're going to want to go ahead and open up Loopback, and this right here, we'll leave it down here. This right here will be for us to get our headsets into here. If you have AirPods or you want to plug in headset or a headphone into this, you can plug it in, and then you'll assign it here as a monitor channel to be able to get. You can see that there's Alex, My Precious, and then mine right here. You can turn off and on these monitors. If you are reconnecting your Bluetooth, you can come up to this window up here and then reconnect your AirPods to here or connect to them if you haven't yet. And then you'll want to turn off and turn back on the monitor level here to be able to get sound coming out to verify that you have appropriate audio in the mix here. The next thing we want to do is we want to open up ECamm Live. Now with ECamm Live, we'll get a few different camera streams here. You can see my face right here. We'll go this way because the other one was crazy for a second. In here, there's a couple things I want you to be attentive to. In the top right corner, we have our sound levels. We have Dante Virtual Sound Card. This is what we want set as default because the audio coming into this computer will be given to us from the audio computer that is tracking from the soundboard. So that's coming directly into here. This is your audio monitor or your audio level output. So wherever we're streaming to, we're assigning it a level, and this is that level going out to the rest of the world. Over here, I'm not going to worry about the scenes default. Down here, we've got camera switchers, and you can choose between the FaceTime camera of the computer, which we will most likely never use in a live stream, unless we're just trying to say hi to somebody, maybe at the end of a stream. Otherwise, we're going to be using right here this Blackmagic design. Now that is going to be a stream that is coming from a couple different windows. So if we're in the sanctuary, we may have this device right here, which is our Blackmagic board, but we also have our camera feeds right here. With this, we have a couple different feeds to choose from. I've got channel 2, which is the one that's currently being used. Channel 3, which is going to be the camera in the back of the room. And that camera is up above in the sound booth right up here. You can see that right there. We'll zoom out so you can see where that is in relation to the sound text right here and the board. And finally, we will have the computer camera or the computer output, which is going to be right here, which is I think number 6. And you'll see that that is the logo or whatever the computer is outputting. If we're doing a live video, that is the stream that you would want to select. So you've got a few different options. The operator here will be running both the live transitions between cameras, as well as making sure the audio is coming in and that the video is being sent to the appropriate places. Now, in order to send the video out, we have this stream window right here. At the top, we've got stream, we've got record, and we've got virtual cam. Virtual cam is what allows us to send from ECamm both the video and the audio into Zoom if we're using that to output to maybe our international students or our remote students. Well, it's obviously installing updates. So with that, you can see I can choose to start a meeting right here. I'm just going to go ahead and click this one. I'm going to start a stream. I'm going to join with computer audio.
Recording in progress.
It's recording it. But now at the bottom, I'm going to select in Zoom, if I'm trying to transmit this live for people, I'm going to be doing this virtual mic. So this is my ECamm virtual mic, and then my speaker. I'm going to leave that just this maybe loop back audio, so that anything that comes from Zoom doesn't get pushed into my live stream necessarily, and it doesn't get sent into the Dante mix, because that is also connected to my live stream sound. Now the video, I'm going to make sure that I'm selecting ECamm, the virtual cam, which is basically to communicate anything that is in this window right here in my virtual cam is going to be what is streaming online. And you can see that there's students goofing around in the background. Please stop that. Yes, you're on screen. All right, back to me. And that's how you would run a Zoom connected to there. Now let's go ahead and set up, I'm going to end that. Let's go ahead and set this up for an actual recording. I'm going to click New Recording. I've got a couple different broadcasting platforms here. I've got this Academy Tech. It is currently set as an unlisted, which is what I want it to be set at. And now my Workplace Academy events, I'm going to close that because I don't want to do that right now. It's easy to add it back if I want to right here. And then I'll title this. I'm just going to title this Test Stream. This will go to YouTube. It's an unlisted. I'm going to add an image to it. I've got some different images to choose from here. I like this one. I'll go with that. It's going to be my cover image. And I can choose a scheduled start time or just go live now. And I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go live now. And you can see in the top right corner, it is live. It is recording. I have no audio input. So go ahead and give me an audio feed. You can't because that computer's not up and running. Well, I won't have it until you open that computer, but no problem. Well, we're just going to run with this as is. So we can loop in audio right now in my ECamm. You're probably not hearing anything because that's set as my virtual sound card, and there's no level coming in. You're going to want to be listening for that. So that is how you go live with a broadcast right away. If I wanted to set one up for the future, I would then go ahead and click New, Test, Future, Broadcast. I'm going to set for a scheduled time. We'll say if I was going to do this for chapel times, I would set it for maybe 1:45 or maybe even 1:30 actually. 1:30, again, I'm going to set an image. And then I'm going to click Schedule. Now you'll notice on the last one, it went right into the go live. This one is setting up a future broadcast, so it will not go live right away. What it'll do is, once this goes ahead and does its thing, it tells me down here at the bottom that I have a future broadcast set up for 1:30. Now when 1:30 hits, it will not automatically start. I still have to click Go Live. So when that time comes, it even tells me in my upcoming over here that I have that set up. I typically, when we're running a broadcast, would like to start with the computer screen, which would be this right here. Oops, let me shift over here. So from the Blackmagic, I want to start with the logo of our school, and then we'll run into whatever camera stream we want with a close-up of whatever we want, jumping into our live stream. So you can see these guys are just demonstrating what it looks like to move around like a couple of crazy people, and I'm following them fluidly around the campus, but I didn't actually click Go Live. So let's go ahead and let's run this live here. It's going to confirm with me. I'm going to go live, and now we can see Cohen as he's moving around the room. And let's go back. We're going to end our broadcast. We're going to go back to the Academy logo. Thank you for that. And I'm going to click Finish and Broadcast. Well, hopefully that helps you with how to utilize ECamm and everything else. And that is it.